My name is Dallas. Thank you all so much for joining us today. This is Motosumo. I hope that you are excited. If you joined and you're like, what is he talking about? What are we going to be doing today? That's not today. All right, that's not today. Forget about it. But listen, I'm happy to see all these people here and on time. Let's go down the line real quick. Cycle Girl, Benny, Fee, and B, all here joining us live on the leaderboard. I've met you all before, so thank you all so much. I hope that we get something out of today's workout. Anyone who I cannot see right now, if I can't see right now, maybe try to join a couple more times. If at any point you just can't, you have to keep joining back, just stop. All right, I'm just gonna call your name, put up emojis, let us know that you're here. All right. In addition to that, 60 minutes endurance game. Anyone who's never done a live ride before, make sure you join us for at least one live ride every single week. We are officially ready to get started, and we're actually not, because I don't have my playlist set up or anything. I lost track of time today. That is incredible. I'm amazed by it. All right, here we go. Song number 1, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, so 3 things that you want to keep in mind. For all Motosumo rides, you have 2 positions, 4 RPM zones, 4 resistance levels. Your 4 RPM zones are red, yellow, green, and blue. Your 4 resistance levels are 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then last but not least, of course, you have your 2 positions, seated and climbing, or positions 1 and 2. When in position 2, you want to make sure you are adding resistance. So that's anytime we get out of our seat, additional resistance will help you to stay under control. Red, yellow, green, blue, in order from fastest to slowest on our RPM zones, and then resistance levels 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right now we're getting started at resistance 1. So it's light, it's smooth, it's easy. We're not overwhelmed, we're not stressed, we're not thinking too hard. We're just allowing our body to move. I am waking my mind up. I got home this morning probably about maybe about 1:15, something like that. Wasn't doing anything, wasn't doing anything too crazy. Went to a game night with my fiance and some friends. Last thing we did, we played spades, but I was getting a headache last night, and I don't have a headache now, but I can tell that, whatever is still lingering. But anyway, I'll be all right. We're having fun today. I think we're gonna be able to cover a lot of distance today as well. Shannon, hey. I have to say good morning and good afternoon, because we have a couple UK representatives, as well as some US and Canada. Yes, that's it. All right, if you're not already there, minimum 90 on your personal RPM. It has been a while since we've made use of the team stats. All right, I'm not talking about other places. Maybe you've been doing it with Brooke or anyone else. But today, all right, we're going to do our best to get back to making consistent use of the team stats, at least for this class. Maybe not for the next 7 classes, but at least for this class, minimum 90 on your personal RPM for now. Get ready to go from 90 to 105. Again, that is a minimum. 5, 3, 1. Let's go. Resistance 1, very, very light. You shouldn't feel like you're not doing anything, but you should definitely not feel like you're stressing yourself or stressing yourself out or overwhelming yourself either. Gizmo, welcome. Okay, let me make sure I get everybody. B, Fee, Benny Gizmo, Shane, and Cycle Girl. Okay, good group. Almost there, almost there, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good job, everybody. Slow back down to wherever you comfortably were before. On a scale of 1 to 10, this should feel like you're working at about a 7. In a few moments, I want us to skip resistance 2 and immediately go into resistance 3. So if you have to close your eyes right now and imagine that some type of a mountain or a large flight of stairs or something like that is coming up, that's what I want you to imagine. Because again, we're skipping resistance 2 and we're going immediately into resistance 3. So resistance 3, you're thinking any kind of incline that challenges you. Here it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, resistance 3. We need a whole lot of resistance now. I believe that a minimum of 60 and a maximum of 75 should be something that helps you get your resistance in the right place. Minimum 60, maximum 75. Our warm-up is almost over, and then we will immediately go into working using the team stats. Maybe you haven't been using the team stats since we've kind of changed the design of or the structure and placement of everything. If you slide those 2 numbers at the bottom to the right, you will see team calories and team distance. On the left, that's your personal. On the right, you see team. So let's push it to the right. We're not using it just yet, but we want to be prepared and ready. 75 seconds. Position 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I need you to finish warming up as an individual first. See, that's the thing. Yes, it's possible to work as a team, but you always have to be prepared as an individual. A team is only as good as its parts. 45 seconds from this point. We'll take a seat, and we're actually going right back down to resistance 1. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody take a seat and go right back down to resistance 1. All right. So again, we are making good use of our team stats today. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to really set a true benchmark for, how can I say this? For like a base level for our team stats, because sometimes we have 3 people, sometimes we have 7 people, sometimes we have 11 people, so it can be difficult. So for this first round, I just want to do a little test round. I want us to do 45 seconds. Remember, resistance 1. 45 seconds. Let's find out how much distance, how many calories we can cover. Bottom right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Starting at 345 calories. where can we get by the end of this 45? Using speed, using speed, using speed. Good. 15 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, great job. We went from 345 to 371. That is 26 calories in 45 seconds. I'm going to be asking us for not 52, but 53 calories over 90 seconds. I know, so much fun. 53 calories over 90 seconds. So a 2-minute timer is coming up on your screen. Those first 30 seconds are going to be for us to prepare together, and then we'll go. Putting the pedal to the metal. Here it is. Your 2-minute timer is on your screen, right? Okay, I can hear it now. Now, I have to keep my volume really low, Shannon, so it doesn't bleed into your volume. But I was like, oh, where is it? Where is it? All right, 15 seconds out. Remember, it has to be speed. 53 calories, 90 seconds. In 5, 3, 1, let's go. So we're aiming for from 424 plus 53, what is that? 477. Yes, I think. Yes, 477. And listen to me well. You want a consistent RPM. You don't want to go too fast. No, I'm being serious. I'm being serious. I don't know why, but what I do know is that our system kind of calculates in an interesting way. It's almost like the faster you go, the slower the calories count. All right, but if we go too slow, then we do too many. So again, be patient. I know. Keep going. 15. Almost there. 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. All right, great job. Relax. So we came about 3.5 calories short of our mark. Maybe it was like 2.5. And again, it's kind of tough because ideally the faster I move, the more calories I should be burning. But I think that what it is something to do with resistance. I think it's almost assuming that if you're going this fast, you don't have on that much resistance. Sorry, so it's testing us to be consistent with our RPM. But I do want to try that one more time. All right, so again, we want to look for that like 110 to 125, maybe at a maximum. 110. Once we get into the 130s and whatnot, it's not that I want you to stay away from the 130s. All right, but I just know what holds us back, and I'll prove it to you. You'll see. All right, 2-minute timer on our screen yet again. Remember, our goal is going to be 53 calories. I want us to do our best as a team, right? Consistent across the board. Getting to, again, that maybe 105, something like that, no faster than 125. And I promise you, we'll get that 53. But we're learning to be consistent. 5, 3, 1, let's go. All right, from 534, 53. From 534 to 587. All right, 587. Look at that. There it is. Beautiful job. $45 seconds down, 45 to go. And look at that, we had almost exactly 26.5 calories remaining. I'm telling you, leave the numbers to me and we'll get things done. Actually, that actually leads me into a story. Consistent. 19 seconds. Look at that perfect 112. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got to 586. I don't know if anyone else's screen said 587. But if it did, great. All right, so we're doing that again. All right, 45, 90, 90. 45, 90, 90. But this time, okay, I'm leaving the RPM up to you. So if you want to go heavy, okay, all right, okay. But if you want to go fast, that's also welcome. Because instead of time, I want us to focus on calories. 45 calories with more resistance, then we'll take a seat. 90 calories with more resistance, and then we'll take a seat. And then 90 calories again with the resistance. I'm saying take a seat, and then we'll drop it down. Then we'll drop it down, not out of our seat. We'll drop the resistance back down, okay? All right, get ready. We're starting at 6:55, so there's no real time here, right? We're just paying attention to the calories, that's it. There's no time, there's no, oh, you have this many seconds, nothing like that. And then I'll tell you my story a little later on. Here we go. 45 calories to get us started. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I need everyone to hold yourself accountable. Operate with some integrity here, right? Only you know whether or not you're adding resistance. Don't worry about the RPM. Don't worry about the distance. Just keep your resistance up for 45 team K-Cows. Look at what I see. I see green, I see yellow, and I saw red. There it is. I see a little bit of red. I love it all. That red is keeping us honest. So keep it up, B. Resistance is going right back down in 5, 3, 1. All right, good job. Release it. Wow. 45 calories. Done. Again, I don't want you to worry about how many seconds, how much time. If you do want to get out of your seat, you're allowed. But we just want to work with everyone. More resistance for 90 calories. Cycle Girl, this makes the ride a lot more personal. Right? It takes all of the competition out of the ride. Because you don't know how many calories you're contributing versus someone else. You just have the hope that we're all working together to get to the same place. And that is what I love about it. All right, so 90 calories coming up. Let's take approximately, it's gonna be about 40 more seconds, or about 40 more seconds before we get started again. But the moment we see 800 kcals, we go again from 800 to 890. That last push, we stayed around 90 on our team RPM. If you want to use that as a guideline, fine, let's do that again, all right? It was about 90 RPMs. Okay, forget it, not 800. I thought we'd be moving a little bit faster than that. Don't worry about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 779 to 869. Right, more resistance. 779 to 869. Remember our team RPM last time we were around, honestly, like that 91 area. We get there as a team again, that'll be great. Gizmo, you're playing smart. You're playing smart. I see what's happening. I love it. Woo. If you can add a little bit more, why not? The more resistance you add, the quicker we will get through these team calories. I am placing the ride in your hands. And some of you don't trust me. Some of you are like, it doesn't really make sense that the slower I go, the quicker the calories are counting. Again, I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm gonna prove it to you. I'm just not gonna prove it to you yet. Woo! 779 to 869. Well, Dallas, how'd you figure that out so fast? I know someone's wondering, Dallas, how'd you figure that out so fast? Well, 779 to 879 is 100, so you just subtract 10, 69. 3, 2, 1, relax, everybody. Good job, good job, good job. Here's the thing, we have not been out of our seat at all yet, so I wanna make sure I give you an opportunity to do that here. If you wanna stretch out your legs, go for it. But one more time, 90 seconds, integrity push. That's what I'm gonna call this, integrity push. How much resistance can you add and maintain and hold on to for 90 calories? This one has a lot less rest time. In 8 calories, we're getting started again. 5, 3, 1, let's go. From 910 to 1,000. Let's go, let's go, let's go. From 910 to 1,000. Beautiful. Now I see more. Before I saw half green, half yellow. Now what I see is mostly green. and sprinkles and dashes of yellow. I was watching a cooking show recently, one of Gordon Ramsay's cooking shows recently, and he was telling, actually it wasn't him, it was one of the other chefs, although I've seen him say it before too. They were like, season as you cook. They're like, take every opportunity to add some seasoning, right? Before you start cooking, once you start cooking towards the end. And I was like, dang, can I ever use that in a class? Yes, I can. Add a little more seasoning. Resistance, let's go. B, we're almost there. Woo! These are your final 3, 2, 1. Great job, great job, great job. So this is what I need everyone to do. I need us to work our resistance down. I'm sorry. I need us to work our resistance up and work our RPMs down. Team RPM must stay maximum 69. Maximum 69. I was like, what's the easiest way that I can put this? Easiest way I can say it. Maximum 69 on your RPM. Now again, I just want to prove to you somehow, some way that the team calories actually count quicker the slower we move. So I'm going to force you, again, to operate with some integrity and use your resistance. Because we will see if you're going fast, holding us back. Okay, so you're just going to have to turn that resistance up. Here's the question. Can we cover more than 26 kcals in 45 seconds? That's what we did when we did speed. All right, so can we cover more than 26? I believe that we can. Let's take a look at it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. How heavy can you turn your resistance up? We started at about 1075. Ooh, look, it's higher than 69. It's higher than 69. There we go. There we go. Look at it. Already 20 calories and we still have 20 seconds to go. Already 20 calories and we have 20 seconds to go. Already 25 calories and we have 15 seconds to go. I know, I told you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go. 11:19. So we went from 1075 to 11:19. That is 44 team kcals. So that means this next time around, we want to aim not for 88, but for 89. 89 kcals. I will be doing the next 2 challenges out of my seat. Does everyone see that we're actually covering more calories the slower we move? Do we see that? All right, good. So 89 kcals, the slower we move, right? So you're gonna have to turn your resistance up so that you don't get bored. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. We started at 1170, so that's gonna take us not to 1260, but to 1259. 1259. The slower we move, the more we're gonna get out of this. Thing is, if you hate resistance, then you hate this drill. I'm gonna tell you why. You either hate this drill, if you hate resistance, you either hate this drill because you have to do the resistance, or the other option is you don't turn up your resistance and you're bored. But like if you don't turn up the resistance and you go fast, then everyone's looking at you go fast. So there's kind of like, it's kind of like no real, you know, you just gotta do it, you just gotta do it. Huh. Keep it up, Benny. I'm seeing a lot of 50s. 15 K-cows to go. Woo, I'm lying, not 15. Now about 15. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got there. We got there. I might have been right. It might have been about 15. Good job. Drop your resistance. Back down. Keep your legs slow. Drop the resistance back down. Keep your legs slow. So the reason that I think we cover more calories when we're heavier is because our technology might be assuming that we're putting more resistance on. So let me draw a picture for you. Let's say that I ask you to do 100 jumping jacks with your body weight. Most of us would be like, okay, fine. But let's say that I ask you to do 50 jumping jacks with 10-pound ankle weights on your ankles. How many of us can agree that the 50 with the extra 20 pounds on our ankles would be more challenging? Right? So that's what I'm assuming. I didn't create the technology, but that's what I'm assuming it is considering. So if you're like, that doesn't really make sense to me, that's the best I got for you. If that doesn't work, whatever. But I do know that we have another opportunity. 90 seconds to cover 89 calories. All right, 90 seconds to cover 89 calories. 2-minute timer is on our screen right now. Like I said, I'm getting out of my seat for both of these. I love this group. We've been working together. We've been working consistently. Everyone's been contributing. People are still sticking around. 61, right? That's where I saw basically where we were, about 61. Team RPM. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1370 again, basically. 1370 again. So that means that now we're going 1459 yet again. Let's go. Don't be afraid of that 53, 52, 54. Don't be afraid of it. There we go. There we go. Shannon, you know I don't mind that. Why? Because our team RPM is still at 60. So you're doing fine. That's great. But you can't go too fast, right? Because then you'll start to pull us up a little bit. But I love what you're doing what works for you. $30 calories to go, 23 seconds and counting to get there. 20 calories to go, 13 seconds to get there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Great job. Great job. Great job, everybody. Go all the way back down to resistance 1. I am not asking you for any more 45, 90, 90 today. That was excellent work. No more 45, 90, 90 today. That's tough. Imagine doing that again. So for those of you who joined at the very beginning, when you heard me saying we did one race and then we did 3 minutes, then we did another race. So I was telling the class what I want to do in May. I did it this past Thursday. If you want to try this ride out, it should be, hopefully, it goes on demand. It was the 45-minute endurance game ride that took place on 4/13. All right, 4/13. Was it 45 minutes or 60 minutes? I'm sorry, 60 minutes. 60 minutes. Was it endurance game or was it signature? It had to have been endurance game if I did something like that. But anyway, 4/13. 4/13. If you see live air date, 4/13 with me, 60 minutes. We did 6 5-minute timers, 6 different ways. So much fun. So I'm thinking about doing that in May. All May, for all the 60-minute rides. I want to do 6 5-minute timers, 6 different ways, every 60-minute ride. And then for the 45-minute rides, I'm thinking of maybe doing like 4 6-minute sections, and then 30-minute ride. So I want to do something like that. It's going to challenge me. It's going to challenge all of us. And we can talk more about that at a different time. But for right now, I want us to get back to work. I want us to get back to work. So I've been giving us plenty of rest and recovery time for a reason. 2-minute race. All of that resistance that we just did deserves a sprint recovery. How far as a team can we get in 2 minutes? We have everyone here who's been here. Not a single person has left or been kicked out. So I have high expectations. 2 minutes, the best distance that we can cover. Don't compare your RPM. Don't figure out what team, who won. Don't worry about it. We're all working together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Doesn't matter who's red and who's blue. Why? Because when you put red and blue together, they make purple.
Let's live life without regrets. Girl, put your faith in me, even though we just met.
And look at this. Look at this really, really, really close, this closeness that we have to one another. It's almost like if you're on the blue team and you stick out your left hand, if you're on the red team, you stick out your right hand. I almost imagine that there's some type of electricity that we'll feel if we all do it. I just told you what team I'm on. Now, this one's different, by the way. This one's different. You can't go 60 RPMs and think you're going to go far. This one's a little different than the calories. Speed. Almost there, Gizmo. Wow. Those of you not live on the leaderboard, team RPM currently 120. That means between 7 people, we have a few people above 120. We have a few people maybe a little bit below 120. But 122, even higher. 123, 125. Hold on, slow down. What's going on? These are your final 8, 6, 4, 2, Great job, great job, great job. Over the course of 2 minutes, we ended up finishing 33 yards apart. That's excellent. 33 yards apart. If I were you, I would slow down. I'd increase my resistance. I'd slow down. Give myself some time. 3, 5, carry the 1, 1, carry the 1 again. So that means 13,153. Am I getting that right? Yeah, 13,153 yards. 13,153 yards. You have another 60-second race coming right back up. All we want to do is aim for half of that 13,153. And I haven't even done it yet. Let me do it now. 6,500 plus another 75. So we're gonna be aiming for 65. I wanna say 65, 77. All right, 65, 77. If you're wondering, okay, Dallas, how'd you do that? Doesn't make any sense, don't worry about it. 65, 77. I think it's going to be a great mark for us to reach and aim for here again. Anybody ready besides me? Yes. Excellent. Excellent. All right, here we go. 30 seconds and we go. We should already be starting to pick up our RPM. Already starting to pick up our RPM. 65, 77, more or less. I'll do the math after the race to make sure I'm right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now remember where we were before, that 122, 123, 125 at a point. We gotta go. There we go. There we go. Half the time, half the time, half the time. Ah! 128 and 130. I don't mind it, but can we just stay consistently at that mark? I don't want to see much higher than that. Can we stay consistently around these high 120s? 15 seconds left. Got it. Finish it, Shannon. Finish it, Erica. 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. Boom. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. 67. This was easy. 67, 15. 67, 15. We worked even harder. We went even faster on that one. But this is only fair if we do one more. That's the only way this is gonna be fair. If we do one more and then we'll do our active recovery. But I'm not gonna do it based on what we did in the 2 minutes. I'm gonna do it based on what we just did in the 1 minute. So 67, 15, cutting that in half. I actually do need a little bit of help with that one. 33, 34 is too much. Let's make it simple. Let's make it simple. Let's go somewhere between 33, 63. That's what we're aiming for. 33, 63 in 30 seconds. We're not starting in 30 seconds. We're starting in about 90 seconds. Okay, starting about 90 seconds, so you have plenty of time to catch your breath, to let your legs recover. But 33, 63 is what we're gonna aim for. And I think I'm honestly going a little bit too high, just a little bit, but I trust us. This is a good group. When I say a little bit too high, I mean like 7 yards, something like that, like something very, very, very small. But I think we'll be able to do. In about 30 seconds, Benny, we want to start picking up our RPM again. B is already ready. B has the emojis situated. Not even thinking about it. Ready. This is our last push before our active recovery. One more time. 30 seconds racing. I think I said what? 33:67. I think is what I said. Might have been 33:63, but whatever. Here we go. 30 seconds, starting in 8. Come on, pick it up. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yes, we wanted to get a head start because we don't have time to catch up if we get behind on this one. 15. Ah! Almost. 8, 6, 4, 2. Great job. What do we get? 35. 5 carries. 5, 2 carry the 1. 35, 25. 35, 25. If you're ready to stretch out your legs, let's go. Active recovery is here. For those of you who've never done this with me before, all active recovery means is I'm giving you 3 minutes to just do your thing. Ride your bike, feel good, take your time, don't be stressed, don't be overwhelmed. All right, so some of you, by the way, I know you've been dying to hear my story about the numbers thing. So let me ask you a question first. How many of you have played spades before? How many of you, you're pretty, you have the basic rules of spades? Shannon, this is not good. This is not good at all. Things have to change. All right, so spades is a card game. Okay, spades is a card game where essentially you want to win as many hands as possible. Typically you and a partner, right? 4 people at the table, you and a partner. And that's the simplest way that I can put it. So Shannon, I guess this is only gonna make sense to you. 2 times last night, we're playing spades, and it comes down to a blind, not a blind, it comes down to a nil. Nil, N-I-L. So, it's not impossible, but it is highly, okay, Gizmo's following. It's highly unlikely that you would be able to do that, even once, but to do it twice, super duper unlikely. So, we're sitting there, we're going through the game. I'm playing with someone that we're teaching to play the game. And eventually I'm like, you know what? I know I can't win anything for him. I know that I can't get anything for him. So I'm looking at him like, the best thing that can possibly happen is I win none. Somehow, some way. Twice we did it. It was so amazing. And it simply came down to just counting cards, probability. I had like 6 hearts in my hand. One of them was the ace, but they didn't know that. 1 spade, they didn't know that. So I was like, this is great. So my fiance, she's like, yeah. She's like, we play this every day. We have it on our phone. She's like, we play this every day. She definitely has, like, she's more committed to it than I am. And definitely has like way more accomplishments and stuff like that. She was on the other team yesterday. All right, so it was tough. And they definitely did, because again, he was learning. So they did give us a couple of things he messed up on. So they gave us a couple. But it was fun. It was a fun night. I recommend learning how to play it. If you like numbers, counting patterns, things of that nature, I recommend learning how to play it. It'll take you maybe 2 hours to really get it, but once you get it, you got it. Hey, can we wrap up this ride with enthusiasm, effort, energy, and teamwork? Can we wrap this up with all that? Good. This purple color always represents power. It represents authority. It represents the end of the ride. It represents us just going. All right, just going. But before we just go, I need a mandatory team green RPM. 2 times 35, maybe 40 seconds out of our seat in position 2. If you want to stay seated, I am fine with that. Just make sure you don't push us past 89. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Top left corner of the screen, green RPM. Oh, that's a little bit too slow. 70 is a little bit, there we go. A little bit too close to 69. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take a seat. Good job. Now, I don't want you to be afraid. I know that most of us, we were just like on that beat, right, on that rhythm. But I don't want you to be afraid to push to 79, push to 80, push to 81. If you find that it's something that you can handle and something that you can do. One more time, out of our seat. Again, for about the same amount of time, 35, no more than 40 seconds. Woo! Just a little bit of a wake-up call. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Yes! I'm seeing 78 and 75 this time around. Great job, great job, great job. Three, 2, 1. Beautiful work, everybody. This is all I want to do to finish off our workout. I want to offer us 2 more opportunities as a team. 2 more opportunities as a team. 45 seconds apiece. Everyone take a swipe to the right. Everyone take a swipe to the right. 2 opportunities, 45 seconds apiece. All right, 2 opportunities, 45 seconds apiece. How much distance, team distance, that's the only thing we haven't really used. Team distance can we cover in 45 seconds? We're focusing on speed. I don't know if resistance goes further than distance. I honestly haven't, if resistance goes further, I honestly haven't paid attention to it. But we're focusing on speed here. All right, here we go. 45 seconds. How much distance can we cover as a team? I need to see our RPM start to pick up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 5, 3, 1, let's do it. I saw 124.9. I saw it change there as soon as I hit that 45 second timer. 120, what was it, 124.9. Okay. 15 seconds left. Almost there. We have 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Beautiful. From 124.9 to 127.4. That means that we covered 2.5 miles as a team over the course of 45 seconds. I'm slowing my legs down. I'm stretching them out just one more time. One more push. This has been a very, very, very tough an intense ride. We've done a lot. I've asked you for a lot. I cannot ask you for too much more, but I can ask you for just one more push. So in approximately 30 seconds, I'm going to be taking a seat. The moment I take a seat, I will be working my RPMs to 99. That's my personal RPM. I'm going to be going to 99. I hope you're ready to follow me there, and then we'll be going from there. Can we cover 2.6 miles in our last 45-second push? Let's begin to find out. I'm taking a seat. I'm going to 99 as a minimum. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm taking a seat, picking up my RPM. I cannot get started until I see 99 team RPM. Okay, I see it, great. Again, I love this group. 45 seconds. Here we go. Oh, let me take a look at the team distance, sorry. Team distance, okay, I see it counting. I'm gonna wait till 131.5. Here we go, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 131.5, can we get all the way past 134? Go, 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 come on. Past 134. Past 134. Good, 15 seconds and counting. Keep it going. Keep it going. 9, 7, 5, 3, 1, bang. Ah, I'll say we did 134.05. I'll say 0.05. That 0.1 came in right at the end. I'm giving everyone a big round of applause for working as hard as we did today. This pink color is on. Fantastic work, ladies, gentlemen, girls, boys, pets, and all inanimate objects. Before you all start to leave, I want to shout you out one more time. Cycle Girl, Shannon, Gizmo, Benny, Fee, and B. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. Thank you all so much for your hard work. Thank you for being here, sticking all the way through the end of the ride. I'm glad that you made use of the time and hope that you got something out of it. If you're ready to do a brief, quick stretch, let's do one. Hips back over your seat, calves and hamstrings should be getting stretched out. Is it possible for me to see? 7, 6, 5. It might be 22. Yeah. And then we're ready to switch sides. Opposite hip forward, opposite foot forward, sorry. Calves, hamstrings, stretching other side. I like to design these rides so that like that first 30 to 40 minutes is all about one concept, and then everything else just feels like dessert, topping, garnish, whatever. And then we're ready. Make sure you switch sides. But again, I hope that you got something out of today's workout and ride. Any questions you ever have for me, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram _DallasJ. Follow us on Instagram at Motosumo, MOTOSUMO. Take advantage. Those of you who've never done this, those of you who are new to this, take advantage of our promotion for our premium membership. 20% off code is RIDE, RIDE, RIDE. All right, that's about all the time that we have. Thank you all again so much. Have a fantastic remainder of your weekend. Fast and fun in 30 minutes or in 15 minutes for 30 minutes if you want to. All right, see y'all when I see you.